Good afternoon and welcome back to another LeagueWise DFS Daily Review, where we take a quick look back at the most recent slate featured in Fins 5, my daily League of Legends DFS picks and strategy show where I pick who I think will win each game on the slate and then give you my 5 core plays for that slate. If you haven't checked it out, keep an eye out. I post multiple videos, typically every day, with a focus on the LPL, LCS, and LCK slates. This review video, just so everybody knows, the reason we do it is I feel it's important to look at how the slate broke down. A dear friend of mine once said, and he passed back in February, but he always said there are 2 things that you can learn from everyone: what to do and what not to do. Hopefully we can learn something from this slate that we can bring into the next slate. As a reminder, I will be releasing my expert picks for the LPL slate in about 90 minutes after the conclusion of this video, so stay tuned for those. Before we do get started, I just want to once again ask everybody to show your support by hitting the like button. If you haven't yet, please subscribe below and hit the ring notification, the little bell button right next to subscribe to make sure you don't miss any new videos. This helps me out. This helps me grow. The more likes, the more subscriptions I get, the more I could possibly turn this into a full-time thing, which would be good for everybody, especially if we keep on the pace that we're currently on. This was a 4-game slate that was kind of disappointing just from a fan standpoint. It's one of the issues I have with the LCS. It's so slow. It almost feels like the LCS teams play not to lose more than they play to win. With one exception being C9, which is what I attribute a lot of their success to. But overall, I picked 3 of 4 games correctly, going 3-1 on the slate, moving my season or my summer split total to 18-8, which is 69.2% accuracy, which isn't too bad. The game I got wrong was Golden Guardians versus Dignitas. And if you remember in the Fins 5 video, I was torn on that game. I wanted to go with Guardians, but my concern is Dignitas traded DeMonte, the Golden Guardians' new mid laner. He was acquired from Dignitas' academy team, and Golden Guardians was starting him on their LCS team. That worried me. Come to find out, he's good. If I would have known that, I would have picked that one differently. We would have went 4-4-0. But hey, it's early. New player, didn't know. Lesson learned. We learned one thing so far. I entered the 60K kill lane, which awarded $20,000 to first place. We finished 3.93 points back from first place, finishing 16th out of 5,882. Which won us $92.50, which is better than nothing. Because remember, placing is always the worst case goal. It sucks when you don't place. Our Fins 5 lineup probably would have finished second if Counter Logic Gaming put up any kind of fight versus Evil Geniuses. Who pitched the perfect game, and really Evil Geniuses just finished too fast to put up the points needed, or that I was counting on when I picked them as my Fins 5 representatives. Not much we can do about that. That was a good lineup, good suggestions that were put out there. One thing that I make sure everybody knows is I recommend that when you put your lineups out there, that you find ways to hedge the slate. I hedged this slate and came real close, to bringing home some real money, but ended up, at, like I said, 92.50 in 16th place. Certainly recommend hedging as a strategy. If you don't know what hedging is, a couple of these videos back, I broke down how you hedge a 4-game slate. I'll probably be putting a video out here in the next couple weeks on hedging. as a strategy. The whole goal is to ensure that you have a lineup that has 2 winning teams on it, that will allow you to have a chance of placing. Looking at the winner of this slate, Grateful Touchdown, I'm assuming that is. Congratulations. If you end up watching this video, very nice call, very nice picks. But again, this was another strange slate. As we've talked about before, the majority of winning lineups are 4-3 2-team stacks. This individual used a 3-3-1, which is a 3-team stack, which is a good stack. It just requires that you get 3 teams right versus 2, which is why the 4-3 is more popular. This is a good way that you can differentiate yourself, though, in a more than 2-game slate. And so a 3 or higher slate, this would be a way that you could differentiate yourself. Not a lot of people are going to run this out. Might be a strategy that I run out every now and again when I feel good about my picks. If I decide that I am going to do that, I'll let you guys know. We were close on this slate. Again, we were close on the earlier slate, closer on this one. Hopefully some of our viewers and subscribers were able to capitalize today and made, and won some money. But we're not done. I do have my LPL version of Fins 5 to come out here in about 90 minutes. If we look at second place here real quick before we go, second place ran a 4-3 with Fly and Golden Guardians, with Santorin in the captain spot with 56. What was the total score? I mean, literally 26 ahead of us, which was $971 to what we had, which was a 4-3 stack with Golden Guardians and Fly. Golden Guardians being the 4 team with, I put DeMonte in just because I just felt he was going to have real low ownership and wanted to capitalize on that. Figured if they did win, that it would probably had to have had something to do with DeMonte taking revenge on Dignitas and having a good game, which he absolutely did. Man, I didn't realize that before. Less than a point from 10 times what we earned. Hopefully, some of my viewers are in here. Hoping y'all are. I don't know. There's a guy I've been talking to, JB. Hope that's you right there, buddy. Anyway, thanks for watching. Like I said, I got another Fins 5 video coming out in about 90 minutes as we kick off a busy Sunday. Thanks again for watching. This has been LeagueWise DFS Daily Review. I'm your host, Chad Finn, saying thanks, stay safe, and see you later tonight on the Rift.